And it's the Bucks to start out. Lillard looking around. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Lillard can't get it to go. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and Coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but Coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. With the floater. And he lays it up and in.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo with it. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Here's Dort. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lillard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Lillard's got 5 now.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. It's Kuzma with the miss.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
The shot by Dort, no good. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Dort's shot is good.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
The dive for the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. The shot by Dort, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers' experience with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Yeah, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. Thunder trail by 13. Williams with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. It's deflected.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Dort. Baseline jumper. That's short off the rim. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-3 run.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Here's Wallace. And so it's Milwaukee in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Here's Green. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal. Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Porter with it. Caruso covers. Green for three. Knocks down the triple. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And here's Green from the arc. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Caruso. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Some room here for Williams. The Thunder with another miss. And here's Porter outside. Outside for Green. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Thunder. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Lopez. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Read the eyes of the ball handler, and Gilgeous-Alexander able to get a hand up in time.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
13 foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league. Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
The Bucks leading by 13. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Lillard with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Lopez. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
And here's Milwaukee now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade. And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Pass to Prince. Now here's Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Hartenstein with it. And Lopez picks him up. The shot by Dort, no good. The Bucks leading by 13. The 3 from Prince. Counted from distance. Prince has got 6.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
The 3 from Prince. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 19. Now here's Wallace. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Pass to Prince. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. 9 points in the game. Just 4 seconds left in the second. Here's Williams. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Milwaukee out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The bank shot, no good. Milwaukee leading by 20. Pass to Kuzma. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Kuzma's got his first bucket in this one.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
And he gets the bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Kuzma. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. The putback. Giannis with the rebound. Milwaukee in total control. Kuzma outside. And another miss by Milwaukee. Now Williams. Over on Antetokounmpo. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Launches a three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Dort. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Lillard with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The three from Prince. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Every now and then, Prince will simply go off. He's been a focal point of this offense tonight.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Williams misses. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Trent up top. From deep. On target from range. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot. Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
1:14 left in the third. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
A 3 off the inbound. And he can't get that one. Ooh, poked away. Who is stolen by Lillard. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Lillard's got 6 here in the quarter.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Lillard with the bucket.
Smart pass by Porter, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Back to Williams. Pass to Wallace. Up and over Porter. And another miss by Oklahoma City. For 3, here's Lillard. Tries again. Sims can't get it to go. Fires from way outside. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Milwaukee out in front, opening up a huge gap. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Outside Porter. Off target from three-point range. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Yep, that one's good.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first one falls. And the Bucks making a change here.
Livingston taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Green with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Fires the three. The Thunder with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Both teams will make substitutions. Caruso misses. Milwaukee in total control. And here's Porter outside. Williams grabs the board. And it's Dort with the ball for Oklahoma City. Here's Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And here's Green from the arc. That one no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Outside for Green. Let's go with a three. That shot is off. So it's the Thunder now. Here's Dort. And he goes in for the dunk.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Porter from outside. And that comes off the assist by Green.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So both teams changing it up here. And Caruso drops them both. And here's Porter. Corner shot. Dort grabs the miss.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And here's Green from the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
14 foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Dort. 13 feet out. Hartenstein. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Rollins. From outside, off the mark. Here's Oklahoma City now. Here's Hartenstein. He shoots again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Damian Lillard.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Number 44.
Outside for Green.
Jackson.
Fires the three. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Oklahoma City now. To the right side. Here's Hartenstein. The three-pointer off the mark. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Rollins. That three's off the mark. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
That one misses.
Bucks foul. Green.
Second free throw, no good. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Back to Hartenstein. Portis with the steal. Holmgren with the block. And they'll get another chance. And so it's Milwaukee.